Hey guys, it's day 2, so I guess I haven't started out today the way I planned with my exercise and stuff, but hopefully that'll be happening tomorrow. It's just been really hectic. We've been watching my little brother-in-law, and just different things have kind of not been working out the way that I planned, but running up and down the stairs all day I guess is a pretty good exercise regardless. I know this is my dog, and he's rotten, but he's my baby. His name is Prince, so you might see him pretty often because he's pretty spoiled. And there's another little guy laying over here. His name is Bandit, and he's rotten too, so they may interrupt on occasion, but I just wanted you guys to see them because they're pretty cute. Also, again, the glare on the glasses. Sorry, but I can't see unless I have them on, so it's just something we're going to have to deal with. Maybe one day I can figure out how to keep it from happening so bad. I know if I kind of scoot down, you can't see it as much, but it's not a very comfortable position to be in, so we'll just have to grin and bear it. Today, I really want to talk about supplements. Different things that I have found out from my PCOS support group that may or may not help you guys. They're not just good for overall health, but some are specifically targeted for PCOS more so than other things. Number one is been amazing to me. I think the biggest thing that I've noticed is I actually got my very first positive ovulation at all. I took ovulation predictor test. I was like, I think I might be ovulating. I think I'm having some fertile CM, so I really want to check it out. I got the test, I took it, and it was positive. Many times I have taken an ovulation test and it's been negative, and I've been so certain that I was actually ovulating, and it's really heartbreaking to see that. So I was really depressed that it wasn't a pregnancy test that was positive, but at least it's a good push in the right direction. So that supplement is Lifesaver #1 Inisitol. It's Life Extension brand, which is actually a really good brand. It's 1,000 milligrams, which is great. So it's only 4 a day. Is recommended dose for PCOS 4 grams, anywhere from 2 to 4. You're doing pretty good. So it's definitely something that you might want to look into. It does say directly on the bottle that it can cause diarrhea in high doses, and it says on the bottle also take 1 capsule a day is recommended by a healthcare practitioner. This is mostly through research that I take this. I'm guessing I'm going to be the guinea pig and try everything possible because I'm so ready to be done with the stressing and the worrying, and I want to just get all of my issues taken care of as soon as possible. And my #1 goal is to have a family. So my husband and I have been trying to conceive for 3 years now, and I think 3 years is a little bit too long, especially since my little sister's beating me to it. My best friend has successfully, with PCOS, gotten pregnant recently, which is really great. She is now going to be, I think, 29 weeks on Monday, so that's really good. However, she has had some complications with her pregnancy, and I'm going to try to do a show with her one day, so you guys can kind of see how far she's come, what she's done, what she's had to go through, but she's still really hopeful, and she does want to have more babies after the little guy's born, so I'm hoping that she will join us maybe one day. I'm trying to talk her into it. We'll see what happens. I know that many people have gotten pregnant with PCOS, and I know it's been a struggle for them. I know there's been many people who have been trying to conceive for 11, 12, 13 years, and it's just not worked out. So for me, that is like the biggest thing ever, is actually the day that I get to have my first positive pregnancy test. That's going to be the best thing ever. Hopefully it'll be a really long pregnancy, healthy pregnancy, normal, and the baby will be fine. However, I'm going to be blessed either way. If God wants me to have a baby, I know that I will have a baby. I don't doubt that at all. I know that I have to meet him somewhere in the middle, so I'm trying. Number one, obviously, is the weight loss, but trying out some supplements isn't going to hurt anything at all. Inositol is great not only for ovulation. It's supposed to help increase your ovulation chances. It's supposed to help with egg quality, egg production, and weight loss, which is a really big positive for me. It kind of curbs your appetite a little bit, I've noticed, especially since I've been taking it pretty regular. But like I said, I've only been on it for like 2, maybe 3 weeks. But I do believe it is the cause of my actual first confirmed for sure ovulation, which was just wonderful, wonderful news, because I've never, like I said, never had a confirmed ovulation, and that really just made me so happy. And I do think that it's because of the inositol, and I'm going to continue to take it every day. As soon as I get up, I take it. If I forget to take it, I take it as soon as I remember. It does give you energy and helps to enhance your mood, as it says on the bottle, which is great. But I wouldn't take it no later at all than maybe noon or so, because it can give you quite a bit of energy, and you don't want to be like overly energized before bed, unless you know you're a night owl. That would be, I guess, a different kind of scenario. That's totally up to you though. Another thing obviously is metformin prescription, sadly, but I'm up to 4-day on it. It's pretty good. You really got to work slowly at increasing that. The recommended dosage for PCOS is 2,000 milligrams a day. So you're really, really, really stressing yourself out with it, trying to make sure that you take it, and trying not to get sick. But if you're willing to go through a little bit of stomach irritability, a little bit of diarrhea, not gonna lie, just kind of struggling a little bit internally with it for a little while, it's well worth it. It is supposed to help regulate you, so hopefully I will have some luck out of that. Another thing, vitamin C, I've been reading up on it a lot. It says that it can help naturally increase your progesterone, and if you can't afford to keep fruits and vegetables all month long, this is 120 caplets, and it said around 500 to 750 milligrams a day would be plenty to help you with that. So this is the 500 milligram. I think that I'm gonna maybe be taking 2 a day soon, because I know many people do take at least that much, but it's just up to you totally what you want to do with that. Wait, in case you guys don't know, progesterone is what helps to thicken the lining of your uterus to get it ready for a fertilized egg. And if you don't have enough of that, then obviously you're not going to have the thickened lining of the uterus. You're just going to constantly be shedding the lining of the uterus like me for 8 months now. So hopefully I can decrease the estrogen and increase the progesterone. That's my goal in life. So maybe, who knows? Also, I talked a little bit last night about the naproxen thing. I had been taking it, quit taking it. I don't know if I took it yesterday, but I haven't taken it today. And I haven't noticed any bleeding today, so that's a really good sign. Hopefully it continues to be a good sign. Who knows? Mainly just little bits of spotting, but for me, going from full-fledged heavy flow almost every single day to barely any spotting, I'm totally willing to deal with that. But naproxen is not a natural substance. It's not something that you want to take daily if possible. I wouldn't recommend it for more than maybe 10 days. It has been, my best friend was recommended it from her OB for her to help stop bleeding, which it worked for her a little bit quicker than me. She started it, and within like 4 days, she was completely done bleeding, hasn't bled since, and it's been almost a month. So it's really good because she had a baby, and then, he's almost a year old now, and she was still bleeding until about a month ago. So it's something that you might want to look into. It might help you a little better. It has like some kind of clotting factor in it. I guess if you want to go that route, it's totally up to you. For me, I don't want to, subject myself to something chemically made, like a painkiller type substance for too long, because it's just not good for you at all. And naproxen has been known to cause kidney damage, different things. You can look it up, the side effects. It's really not good. So try your best not to stay on stuff like that if you can help it at all. Next, zinc. It's good for everything. Everything, basically. It can help you with acne. It can help you with not getting sick, your immune system. But it's also it's good to help increase your progesterone too, which is why I started taking it more so than anything. 50 milligrams is the recommended dosage for it, because you can get too much, but I've had a doctor tell me that 50 milligrams a day is fine. As long as you don't exceed that, you shouldn't be able to get too much in your system. So if you want to start zinc, I would definitely recommend it. And I know that I've had the Life Extension, which is the big brand, and Nature Made, which is, a pretty well-known brand, but this is just the Walmart brand, Spring Valley. I'm not really picky. I know a lot of people say that it doesn't have everything it needs in it, but Walmart did take a lot of its products off shelves and have it redone and remade to make sure that everything was there like it's supposed to be. So definitely, if you can't afford the major brands, I think this was like under $2, so not a big deal. And it's got 100 caplets in it, which is a pretty good bet as far as that goes. It should last for a while. Who knows, though. Something else, definitely, especially if you're taking metformin, you want to have your B complex. The B6 also is recommended for the increasing your progesterone. So I would definitely, try to at least do B complex, because if you take the B12 by itself or the B6 by itself or anything, more than likely it'll throw your other Bs out of whack. So definitely do. Probably the complex would be the best bet, unless your doctor might say, oh well, you need more B12 because B12 is good for energy, or you need more of a different kind of B. But always add in your B complex because it's not going to hurt you. Inositol actually was classified as a B vitamin until they found out your body produces it naturally, so it can help. It helps with your insulin and everything too, so it's really good. But I take it for the metformin and the inositol. It just kind of helps keep everything balanced in that sense. So that's something to think about. Another thing, multivitamin. I always take one. It's great. Just, this, I think this is actually like $8 or something at Walmart. It's not that bad, I guess. 50 tablets, so it's a little over a month's worth, because it's one a day, but it's not the cheapest way to go, that's for sure. I'm probably going to have to look at a different brand, but the Alive brand is really good. So if you can afford it, definitely go for it. I'm not going to knock it. So something else, magnesium. Also good for progesterone, but it's good for you in general. Bone and muscular health is a #1 thing to think about. I have horrible muscle pain. Shh, Prince, stop. Nobody's out there. I have horrible muscle pain and stuff, and this has been a really big help for me. So if your legs ache, you have anything that really hurts, and it's also good to help you with with the metformin, because metformin can deplete your magnesium. So definitely, if you can, take magnesium. That is a 400 milligram. I take about 2 of those a day. A lot of people take way more than that. It's just really good for about everything, you know. But if you take it in excess, it can also cause diarrhea, so you want to be really careful with that. But it is basically good for you. There's also prenatal vitamins. Take before, after, during, whatever pregnancy. It's just good for you in general. I take them basically every day unless I forget to. I get, obviously, Spring Valley again. It's just going to be there. It has everything in it that you're going to need to support your baby when you do get pregnant. So it's good to just have it in case you are pregnant or get pregnant, or, you know, whatever. If you're trying, go for it. It's not going to hurt you. So that's just, you know, an obvious thing to do. Something else, biotin. It's just mostly because with PCOS, you have hair thinning, you have, you know, your nails get bad, stuff just don't work out the way that it should with your appearance. So biotin is just really good for hair, skin, and nails. Obviously, it's another B vitamin, but it's fine. I take it basically every day. Even my husband takes it for his thinning hair, so it's just really, really good. I have noticed a difference with it, so I try to take it all the time. It's actually dollar store brand Rexall, so it's pretty cheap. I can't remember exactly how much, but not very bad. Another big one, fish oil. It's Groski's, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So it's good for multiple things all the time, heart health, everything. It's also good for the PCOS stuff. I've looked up many things that said on there. It can help with a lot of stuff, so definitely look into it. If you're up for the gross aftertaste, it's totally fine. It's definitely something you want to eat before you take, because if you don't, you will have the burps and all that gross stuff, and it's just not going to absorb the way that it should. Definitely eat before you take any vitamin, and give it around 15 minutes or so, then take your medicine. Mostly, I think that's about all as far as medicine goes. I don't have anything else really that I'm wanting to try yet, except for maybe chasteberry as soon as I can find it. It's really good for hormone balancing and stuff, so hopefully I might be able to get that if I can't get some Provera or something pretty soon. I know Provera isn't natural completely. It's obviously made and you have to have a prescription for it and all that, but I'm really needing to quit bleeding eventually, so I'm willing to try anything. And most of the time it's only about a 10-day thing, so whatever works. I'll try to post some more videos in a little while. It's getting a little bit late, so it's about dinner time. Gonna try to minimize my meals, maybe by getting smaller portions or eating a little. I'm not going to be eating that much healthier because I just can't afford to. Tonight's menu is meatloaf and some kind of mashed potatoes, I guess, and green beans maybe. I don't know. Who knows? But I have cut out bread, so that is a big thing. Especially if you know me. If you know me, I love bread, and it hurts deep down on the inside, but I'm willing to try it. So we'll see what happens, guys, and I will post another video soon. Thanks for watching.